It's the Jonas Brothers.
Okay, hang on for the done. We need 2 more.
Here we go. Ready?
You make the knot.
Crunch. There go my bones.
Marriage is what brings us together today. We have begun today's ceremony with the cord that ties these two individuals into one, with the blessing bestowed by each member of the bridal family and party and their fur family. Friends and family of Sarah and Cynthia, thank you so much for being here today. It truly means the world to this couple, and being here to witness the celebration of their love. Sarah and Cynthia have been together as a couple for 10 years, but today, October 24th, 2025, is the day to celebrate that love with all of you and to make formal promises for what that means in the future. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge Sarah's parents, Tracy Lynn Dingler, Charles Fleming Morton III, also known as Trey, and Cynthia's mother, Valerie Ann Stymetsky, who have moved on to the next life, but we know would have been incredibly proud of them and been here today. Sarah and Cynthia are incredible people who I know have touched every single life here. Summing up a whole 10 years in who they are as people would take far too long, and far longer than our stomachs will allow for this evening. So I will do my best to summarize who they are in my world with this anecdote. While I was experiencing a family death, they invited me over to their home to help me through it. This was a particular terrible week in the heat of Colorado for air conditioning to go out in their house. But we were there in a living room while hovering over box fans that simply were not enough. They were only so effective when it's 100+ degrees out. We watched my favorite boy band and their shenanigans as Cynthia prepared some amazing curry for dinner. Cynthia's love language usually involves feeding me and my partner, and we particularly and eagerly enjoy it. When it came to the point of the night that my tears started to flow, Sarah just listened to me and interjected, only to validate my feelings as she usually does. It's very common for Sarah and I's friendship for me to crash out and Sarah to listen. We just listen and comfort each other in any way that we can. However, I have yet to tell you what transpired in the middle of this. Sorry. Sarah stripped to as little as she possibly could while being decent. And was periodically flopping around on the ground trying to find a cold spot. By the end of it, she was nearly on the other side of the room.
I wasn't complaining.
Cynthia walked back into the living room after about 30 minutes and looked at her straight down at the ground and said, "Girl, are you dead?" They say laughter is the best medicine, and truly, I could have not agreed more in that particular moment. Between food and laughter and being in sports bras as best as we possibly could, I felt a whole lot better in that moment. And it sums up these two very beautifully as a couple. Givers and lovers, truly. They are caring, silly, fierce, adventurous, and without question, full of love for each other and those that they care about. I would like to add a couple of quotes that I feel encompasses this couple. However, I would like to note that these are translated from Korean, so forgive me if they're a little clunky. Words like "I love you" may not be enough, but still I confess today that I want to be with you. Don't forget that there's always someone one step behind you who will protect you. This is an excerpt from Love Letter by Vix.
Oh.
Sarah and Cynthia have consistently been there for each other through the good and the bad. They've always had each other's back, and even when words fall short, you'd please. And even when words fall short, I have personally witnessed it time and time again that they have stood by one another. And another quote that I love is, "Day after day, maybe I'll lose some memories, but you've always been the light to me. I will never forget the fact that to you let me live by your side. Who always watched over me, my star, thank you." This is an excerpt from Star 1117 by ATEEZ. This day is a promise to hold each other until you cannot go on. My greatest hope that you will be able to do that until your skin holds all your smiles. I hope that you will always be the star that guides each other through life. I am incredibly blessed to know these incredible people. Sarah with her unending knowledge, creativity, and kindness, and Cynthia with her unrelenting resolve, generosity, and ball of energy. I adore them with every inch of my being, and I'm extraordinarily thankful to be their friend, and I'm sure you all are very thankful too. I have been a witness to their love, their passion, and unfortunately, the very real experience of struggling. Seeing them for the past 3 years of friendship, I have truly seen the most amazing couple, and I am so proud of them for being able to stand up here today and confess in front of all of their most beloved friends and family that they love each other for now and for eternity.
I've been a hopeless romantic for as long as I can remember. From the novels I read, to the shows I watched, to the many a fan fiction I wrote. I loved everything from the slow burns to the classic enemies to lovers' tropes. So imagine my surprise 11 years ago when I walked up to my dorm door to find a girl on one knee asking me to sit with her for the subsequent tradition weekend at Judson. I'll never forget that night for as long as I live, nor will I forget the internal recoil I experienced as she casually dropped the F-bomb in the dorm hallway to goody two-shoes little old me. I surely thought, just what am I getting myself into? From our first full day together, where we spent it ditching the mandatory Judson picnic in favor of exchanging YouTube videos, your K-pop boys for my Vocaloid tunes, while eating instant ramen in your dorm floor, to this present moment, every single day with you has been an adventure. I wanted a storybook love, and that's exactly what I was blessed with. We've been through over a decade of ups and downs in this journey called life. We've seen each other's best as well as our worst. I'd experience our worst 100 times over if it meant I'd get to be with you. You were the first person to teach me how to love myself exactly as I was. The first person to not bore of my silly info dumps as I shared my latest hyperfixation. You have encouraged me to chase every dream, my biggest supporter from day one. I am eternally grateful for the unconditional love you have showered me in, love I never felt like I deserved. You are still the most selfless person I've ever met, giving of yourself to every individual you encounter. I hope one day to match your selflessness, but I know that'll never happen. I love you so much. I love your loud, your quiet, and everything in between. I love your smile, but not the masked one you wear. Your genuine, happy, loving smile when you're doing something you enjoy. I love you from the crinkles in your eyes to the tips of your toes. Our love is as immeasurable and infinite as the number of stars in the sky. Just as a star is nothing without its starlight, I am nothing without you. You are my eternity. Now, for the vows. I, Sarah Green, promise to love you more with each passing day, if that's even possible to believe. I promise to hold your hand each morning on the way to work, no matter how grumpy I am. I vow to hold you closely at night, long after my arm has fallen asleep underneath you. I swear I will continue to cherish the memories we made while relishing in the moments yet to come. I promise to keep growing and learning from my shortcomings so that one day I can hope to be worthy of the love you have given me. Wife, love of my life, you will always be the captor of my heart for as long as we both live and beyond that still. Not even death can sever the bond we have with one another, as your soul fits perfectly against mine. The fire to my water, the yin to my yang. Cynthia, I choose you. Always and forever. Every single day. For the rest of my life and into eternity. Now I don't know where yours is.
It's right next to yours.
I will hold it for you.
Thanks, babe. But, oh, okay. Oh my goodness.
Do you need a second?
No, I'm good. Okay. All right, we got this. We ball. All right. I never thought that I would be lucky enough to have someone in my life like you. I didn't think that the moment I asked you to sit on my blanket in college, it would lead to us spending the rest of our lives together, but I wouldn't have it any other way. For the last 10 years, we have faced trial after trial, but you never gave up on me, even when I had begun to give up on myself. Okay, we're good.
We ball.
We ball. You pushed me to be a better person than yesterday, and you've always reminded me that I'm loved. I'm not perfect. I still have my moments of doubt and self-destruction. But when my insecurities surround me like lions in the den, and I feel like I'm losing touch with who and what I am, you always are there to remind me that I am safe and loved. These are happy, I promise. Oh, Those vicious cycles are always over the moment you smile at me, and I will never be able to repay you for all your kindness and the love that you have shown me day after day. But I promise to try. Oh my goodness. All this dust, man. I vow that we will always work things through and never leave anything unfinished. I vow to show you my love every day with not just my words, but actions. I vow to always hold your hand in the car. I vow to always help you achieve your dreams and support and love you through the nightmares. I promise to fight with you and for you every single day, just as you have for me. I love you from this life until the next one. I choose you. No, you're good. Oh, we don't have to cry anymore. We're good. We're good. It'll be fine. We ball.
We ball. Sarah, do you take Cynthia to be your wife, your best friend, and the love of your life for eternity?
I do.
Cynthia, do you take Sarah to be your wife, your best friend, and the love of your life for eternity?
I do.
While attending Judson College, the school that they met at, there was a tradition that only the seniors could walk in with lit candles. Flames within the context of Judson represents light and truth. Seniors had been through the fire and had been enlightened by age and time. Sarah and Cynthia have known each other since September 5th, 2014, and for those who are bad at math, that's just over 11 years. They have been forged by flames and found their light and their truth together. For this couple, flames also represent action, passion, and the energy that they have experienced life as one for 10 years.
We gotta do this hand next. What's Carter with me?
Father Time waits for no one. The earth will spin and the sun will rise and fall with or without us. But we have the opportunity to choose how we spend those days. They're all gifts to us. Sarah and Cynthia have chosen to build their life together as one. They started their lives in the sands of Florida and Alabama and have made the choice to start their lives here again in the mountains of Colorado. They have built their life on mutual trust, perseverance, and a dash of spite. And every time the sun rises, they make the choice to love each other. They have built their little family with their bunny Carrot, who has graciously joined us today, and the newest member of their family, Kitty Felix. To join Sand together, they show all of you, their friends and family, that they will continue to build that life together on those principles and values. They will also be using stones to represent their current children, the fur babies, with the intention of being able to add to it in the future. cups can symbolize the vessel that we hold our emotions. We fill our cups with everything we feel, like our joys and our sorrows. To share a drink is to share the emotions that we carry. This day is a bookmark in the 10 years that they have shared together. Everything before today has been a journey in sharing their ups and downs, their highs and lows. And these cups will represent the promise to continue to share those highs and lows, but together in marriage. Marriage.
Cheers. That's later.
You're doing excellent.
Do we need to fix the knot?
No, it's
Okay. All right. Let's tie the knot.
Let's try that again.
We gotta fix it. We balled the wrong way this time.
Give me that one. Yeah. We were too excited.
we were a little too excited.
I suggested fixing it. You said no.
Ready? Round 2. Electric Boogaloo. Here we go.
This hand. And then we take.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's more.
Wait, there's more?
And for the moment that we are all here for, by the power of Arceus, I mean God, anime, and the state of Colorado, I now pronounce you wife and wife. Please kiss your bride.